Hey guys, this is Beth from Ironton, Ohio. And I tell you what, I posted earlier on my Facebook today that today was off limits. You know, you have to have healthy boundaries. And I wasn't going to return any calls. I wasn't going to answer any messages. I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to make videos. I wasn't going out in the public to give water or anything like that. I was simply going to take my time to just sit back, eat a good meal, and watch Ohio State. You know, is that a crime? So anyway, not once, but 2 times today, an unmarked cruiser had to just sit out in front of my street here. Sit right, not across the street like it was parked. Like a lot of people go to the shake shop and get food and come here and park and eat, and that's fine. That's fine. But when you're in an unmarked police car with that big spotlight on the driver's side and city plates, then and you're sitting out there for no reason, you're on my cameras, you know, and then so I just sit there for I don't know how long. I'm not going to exactly say how many minutes. I think it was about 12 minutes. So finally I just went out on the porch and started videoing. And they slowly drove down the street. Now, all the windows are tinted, so you can't see who it is, okay? That's fine, you know. Honey, I'm not scared of you guys. You know, I was a cop back when you were drinking that Kool-Aid from that breast milk of hatred towards women and racist and everything else, you know. You didn't even know how to tie your shoes when I was a cop, honey. And, but anyway, so then they came back again. Now, this second time, and if you notice in the videos on my Facebook, which now that the Ohio State's pretty much won the game, it's almost over. The last time I checked, 38-3. Go Bucks. But anyway, you know, do they think that they're scaring me? I mean, by now, after all these years, do they think they're scaring me? No, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not going to call and panic and all that. Oh my God, help me. You know, excuse my language, but fuck them. So what I did do to make record of it, I called down to the sheriff's office, the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office. And I talked to dispatch. Now, the first guy I talked to was real nice, very respectful. I said, honey, I said, I just want to report that unmarked IPD police cruiser is sitting out in front of my house. And he was very nice. And he gave me a log number, which I have. And then, so that was fine. So then they came by again. And so my Facebook, I'm going to be adding those to my channel, my YouTube channel here in a minute. But anyway, then they came back by again. Now, this time the cruiser didn't have the same rims as the first cruiser, if you notice. Now, maybe some of you people may not notice that, you know. But the first unmarked cruiser had the normal black rims on there. Not really rims, but you know what I'm talking about. And then the second cruiser came, and they had chrome wheels. Both having city plates, okay? So, anyway, you know, it's just so crazy how intimidated these men are by a female that speaks out. So, why I'm talking about that, there are federal laws against protected classes, okay? I'm in 2 protected classes federally, okay? 1, I'm gay. 2, I'm a whistleblower, okay? So, just Google that, and you can see what all that entails, okay? Because I'm not going to waste my time tonight with that. But anyway, just Google what it entails, and you can figure it out. So I got the log number, and then I called back, and they put me on hold. Well, I was on hold for about 6 minutes, and I just hung up. So the deputy comes up here, and you know, I said, honey, have a seat. And he sat down here, and I had friends here, and they left because they were scared. And I'm not scared. But anyway, So he came in. I told him to sit down. He was real nice young man. And, he said, he asked me who I was and what was going on. And I showed him the video. And he said, well, that looks kind of shady. That could be anybody. Well, you people have watched my Facebook and YouTube videos about the cops being out in front of my house and sitting. And then when Pam was chief, when Pam was chief and I was on city council, she called me and we need, can you sponsor this and sponsor that? And yes, you can check the minutes. I did. Now then, once I retired from city council, I called her and I said, Pam, what in the hell are the police sitting out in front of my house for? You know what she said? We don't have to answer to you. That's a public street. We can sit anywhere we want. So you see, when she needed me when I was on city council and had authority over what happened, oh, can you help us with this? Then once I retire, boom, you treat her like shit. That's how this city works, people. That's how Ironton, Ohio works. That's how Lawrence County, Ohio works. Now, let's continue. 1, 2. So anyway, look up the whistleblower thing and look up the other things. And I posted some videos on there. And, someone had to respond. Are you arrogant? No, I'm not arrogant. I'm confident. There's a difference. I'm not arrogant. I'm confident. I have ambition. Yes, I do. I'm not going to sit here being retired and waste the rest of my life not doing anything for anybody. Like I've said 100 times, I'd rather die helping people that can't help themselves than to be waiting in a nursing home down here waiting on a fucking cracker. I'm not doing it. So take me out anytime you want to. I am going to heaven. Okay? I'm going to heaven. I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid to. So anyway, I just want to bring that to you, and I probably will do another video here in a little bit. We ordered from Callahan, and Callahan's is good. Callahan's is good, but nothing in this city of Ironton, no restaurant will ever compare to the End Zone. Never. And, you go down to Patties and Pints, they got that forgivable $49,900 loan. And you go down there and they took the TVs out. They put a big antique car up there. Who in the hell wants to sit there and eat and look at a big ass car hanging from the fucking ceiling? Nobody. Nobody does. Excuse me for my harsh language, but hell. So anyway, oh mercy. And so anyway, 2:00 Friday afternoon, I had to go down and run some errands and went by Patties and Pints. 2 cars there. Okay? How are they staying in business? Well, research. How are they staying in business when they have less than 2 to 4 to 6 cars on their lot? You go down there, anybody can vouch for the End Zone. You go down there, hell, you had to park over on the dollar store lot or over on Charlie's Tires lot. And they never turned away the regulars. They never turned away the regulars. Those were loyal customers. You can't go in Patties and Pints and have a drink and eat because they want you out of there after so many drinks because they're expecting so many more people to come in. Oh, what a big mistake, boys. Tim, Brian, huge mistake. Gotta go shopping now. Anyway, so anyway, I'm not afraid, honey. I'm not afraid, people. It's just crazy how people try to intimidate people. And, if you look on the video, and it's on my Facebook, and my Facebook's public, but I'm going to add it on my YouTube here in a little bit when I get time. If they're going to sit out in front of my house and try to intimidate me, which they're just ignorant. If you look up in Webster for the older folks that don't have technology, if you look up in Webster, you will see the chief there, picture next to idiot going like this. Webster. Okay. Now, years ago, they used to go door to door and sell those encyclopedias, and I was all about it. But now you just have to Google, people. Just Google. But anyway, I will get back with you here in a little bit about the whole whistleblower law and all of the fines and the jail time that you have to do. And I will also be talking about several businesses in Ironton that have a little bit of racketeering going on. Now, you know what racketeering is? You know what racketeering is? I'll give you a minute. What's racketeering? Google it. Fraudulent business dealings. 3 words. Racketeering is fraudulent business dealings. $250,000 fine for each count, and you can Google it, and jail time. So if you are working for a company and you're making fraudulent business dealings, honey, male or female, you're going to wait for a long time. You're going to wait for a long time. And, you know, people may not speak up about it. I will. You know, I'm not afraid. You know, I'll go out anyway. God will take me when he's done with me. But anyway, I will be back here shortly because I'm so motivated. Now, listen, Deputy Riley, honey, thanks for coming up here and taking the time. What was so funny that fascinated me was he wasn't here about 3 minutes, and his radio was on, and they asked him if he needed backup. I said, honey, why would you need backup? I'm sitting right here with you, you know. And he said, oh, they always do that if you've been on a call more than 5 minutes. Well, I was on calls every single day, more than 20 minutes, 30 minutes, sometimes an hour. Nobody ever asked me if I needed backup, did they? Everybody had scanners, honey, you know. So we'll get back to the sheriff's office, and yes, I did post something on my Facebook a little bit ago, not reference to me. I'm not Dwayne Johnson. I'm not The Rock, and I don't carry a big stick. Simple example. You elect me for sheriff, boom, you're all fired. You know, I'll deal with it how I want to deal with it. And, you know, hell, if you can recruit people from other states and counties to serve the community, so be it. I'll sit in that jail down there. His office ain't even in the jail. So how does he monitor what the hell goes on with all these deaths his deputies do and the jailers do? How does he know what's going on? He don't care. He's got that money coming in every year. He don't care. Nothing personal, Jeff. Do your fucking job. You know, you don't care. Once you get elected, you don't care. You know? I mean, you just don't care. Okay? So, I have nothing to hide. You want to post something on there, you go right ahead. And if I respond tonight, I will. If I don't, I won't. And that's up to me. I'm under no timeline. And I'm not reading a document. It's just me. Just me. Talking to you. And feel free to comment. Beth Rist, Ironton, Ohio. God bless. I'll be back in a minute.